Our next guest says he's not worried about gold and silver, even if they are under pressure this Wednesday, because wherever you look, he says, demand for the metals keeps growing. So where is this demand coming from? Joining us now is Monty Guild, founder of LA-based Guild Investment Management. Monty, nice to meet you. Thanks for being on the show.
Daniela, thanks for having me.
So gold and silver, taking a cue from last week's price, both down this Wednesday, gold hitting a 4-week low, silver following suit here. But you don't seem to be worried. Why is that?
Well, we're not traders, we're investors, and we see this as a buying opportunity. We lightened up slightly a couple of weeks ago, and now we have an opportunity to buy things back a little more inexpensively.
So Monty, you recently put up a list of reasons as to why investors are flocking to gold and silver, including delayed Fed rate hikes. You argue that these factors remain intact right now, but what do you think will be the biggest factor helping gold and silver prices moving forward?
Gold has been benefited by deflationary impulses around the world and fears, and also by depreciating currencies. We believe the continuation of depreciating currencies will help gold, and we think one-off events like the recent announcement by the Greek government that they were going to take an inventory of every asset in the country, and every individual had to declare every single asset they held, even including the money in their wallet, because it's obvious the Greek government is going to do a massive asset tax in order to balance their budget a little better. These kind of things will come all over the world as the current global irresponsibility continues in coming decades. So over the next couple of years, we anticipate that gold will move up to 1900 again.
So you beat me to your price forecast, but let's back it up a second here. We have Jackson Hole on deck this week. You don't think anything will come of that?
We think, we believe Mrs. Yellen is quite a dove. We believe she will speak as if there is a need potentially to monitor everything, continue to keep an eye on everything, but let's not raise rates right now. There's just not quite enough evidence yet.
Okay, so you said $1,900 gold. What time frame is that in?
A couple of years, 2 years, by 2018.
Okay, and how about silver?
Silver, we think 25 plus within a year.
Okay, so you obviously invest in gold. How do you recommend investors get into the sector? Is it through ETFs? Is it gold stocks? Is it physical? What do you like?
Depends on their age and stage of life, and goals and objective, and tolerance for risk. Clearly, we believe that most people, although we don't always own gold, and for many years we've owned no gold, a couple of years ago we began to buy it again, late last year, early this year. And we have been suggesting for the younger, more speculatively oriented people to own gold shares. The big cap shares have tripled, and they're now getting a normal correction. That would be through GDX or by buying the bigger companies like Gold Corp and so on,
right.
Barrick and so forth.
So
if you are a very conservative individual, then you would want to buy gold bullion through one of the bullion ETFs or by buying gold coins.
All right, Monty, $1,900 gold, $25 silver in a few years. A lot of people will be happy to hear you say that. Thanks for joining us.